in 2016 after noticing that my mother was experiencing cognitive impairments, cognitive decline. We officially went to her neurologist, and he shared that it is strong likelihood that she has early onset Alzheimer's disease. And so that's when, and that was after a series of incidents that had occurred that really gave me major concern. And when people often ask, like, how did you become a caregiver? It's not a matter of like how, because it was just like a light switch flipped on. Of course, I would do whatever was necessary to preserve her dignity. Of course, I would create routines and systems to ensure that she could have as much autonomy and independence as possible. Of course, I would make sure that my mother had the best clothes as she was navigating weight loss changes because she was forgetting to eat, right? So when we talk about how I became a caregiver, it was never like a process or having to convince me to become my mother's primary caregiver. It was an automatic yes, because she had sacrificed so much for me that it was my responsibility to now sacrifice whatever I needed to ensure that her dignity was preserved and she was able to live comfortably and continue to live comfortably with as much joy and peace as possible. My advice to daughters caring for their mothers: 1, do not lose sight of the fact that they are still your mom. No matter how frustrating, no matter how annoying, no matter how hard your caregiving journey gets. The second thing I would say is the strength that they instilled within you is now the strength they need you to tap into to care for them. They equipped you, they prepared you, they gave you everything you needed to show up for them right now. You are not starting this with an empty cup, right? So tap into that. And then I also say the same kindness, the same grace, the same sense of belief that your mother had in you growing up is the same kindness, sense of belief, the same grace that you need to have with your mother right now. And for me, navigating Alzheimer's disease, when those things don't show up consistently. You only get one mom. And so how do you honor her? Ensure that she is in a place of comfort and protect her dignity at all costs, because she did the very same thing for you.